in PK. But G2, they're a proven team, and they're a proven team on days like this. This is a whole new level of pressure that PK have yet to experience.
Oh, but they are going to take to it here in game one. Sosa, that is a way to introduce yourself, my friend. What a shot.
Yeah, really well played there by Sosa. Rizzo kind of left alone there.
By ZPS. Chicago infield pass over to Rizzo, who couldn't run onto the shot. Might not need to.
Oh,
that was a lot of power generated. And JNAPS will finish it off, but full credit to Rizzo for getting that much power on a shot he couldn't really get anything on.
Yeah, and also got to give some credit to Sosa for saving
this North American Big Four. Obviously, G2 coming into this as the only team of that group to not win a major just yet. They want to turn that one around. And JNAPS with a brace here in game number one will certainly go a long way to do so.
Yeah, it's all about, you know, JNAPS showing up with the shooting boost, just like Justin did in the last game.
For himself until some more boost is picked up. Here comes Rizzo. Back into the midfield, and there is a miss. It's going to be an opportunity here. PK. Oh my goodness! ZPS will make full use of the chance he was given. What a goal!
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. He even turns off ball cam as he was about to wind up into that shot. Just trusted himself to know exactly where the ball was. I mean, we saw Luchino pioneer that in season 1 of RLCS. It's still a technique that gets used by a lot of pros these days when they're about to hit a redirect. Speaking of, JNAPS has got one of his own, and G2 with an early response.
Oh, that is a punch to the gut if you are PK. They've scored from both their shots so far in game one. But that definitely gets himself a block. Sosa with ZPS just behind him. He needs to keep this one up from the ground now. A chance to run onto it. Not quite, because you need a cut. Happily take over. JNAPS with Chicago in the midfield. He aims for him. Chicago aims for the top corner. Boy. And it is narrowly kept out, but not for much longer. Rizzo is the first man to the ball, and G2 up by 1.
What a pass by JNAPS. Chicago was a little bit surprised by it. He wasn't ready for that to be as fast as it was. But even then, still...
Pittsburgh Knights is that they are doing a better job of controlling at least a little bit more of the midfield. They've seen a bit more of it. Pass over to ZPS. This is the chance. And they had to score it. Whistled by the post.
This is actually just a repeat of game 1. G2 dominating, but they don't have a huge lead. And then one bad touch. This is the best that PK have looked all series long. This passage of play has been friendly to them. There's another shot on net. Redoko wins the game for PK. And this one was a bit more to do with their big plays than a G2 misplay.
Fair play to them. They saw their chance, giving them a bit more confidence here in game 3. Standing toe-to-toe with one of the fastest teams, not only in the region, but of all time. And Rizzo's attempted bump means that there's no choice for the defender but to let that one in.
Yeah, ZPS was in a really awkward position here. You could see Rizzo coming, and he did actually manage to jump a good bit before.
So, one more time on the ball here for Pittsburgh Knights. Sosa goes for a flick. He's managed to get Chicago out. Follow-up from Redoko. Well played to not try and take it first time around, and that will result in a goal.
That is very interesting. Sosa opting for a ball cam dribble there. From them here, G2 haven't given them all that many in the series. Although, given how well the last overtime went, I'm sure PK wouldn't mind it. JNAPS with a perfect read. Meets the ball just as it dips under the bar. And where was the third man? It just wasn't anybody at home for Pittsburgh Knights.
It's one of those challenges that's
surprising, given how well they've done this tournament. They've made it into the top 6 here. I mean, anything else more than this is a bonus. They might actually get a chance of a bonus if Redoko could keep up the late game plays. Wins the game 2 in OT. Now another solo play onto Chicago. Beautiful 50-50. Delays it after the mind game. They're back within 1.
I love that little wiggle. Try and fake Chicago into thinking that you might hook it into the top corner. And now it's going to be up to Pittsburgh Knights to try and create themselves one more chance. It's over the top of both of them, though, and Rizzo, pinpoint accuracy, intercepts the play, pops the ball in, and that will deflate any Pittsburgh Knights comeback.
Yeah, this time you can forgive PK for advancing. It's the final 10 seconds of the game. They still need the equalizer. They have to press, and they need to take any opportunities that they can if they're going to get that equalizer. It's those couple of plays before it that got them in trouble, though. They didn't need to press up aggressively when the score was 1-1. They definitely didn't need to do it on a kickoff immediately afterwards and make matters worse to themselves. That's just a lack of experience for me. That's just, you know, the...
Getting a few more challenges in. Now G2 trying to lock down here. A couple of misses and now a long shot. That will be on target. And G2 have seen a couple of these today. And there's just going to be another one to add to the tally.
Oh, dear. Well, what have we been talking about? Third man getting a little bit too involved in the offensive play, getting a bit too far advanced in the attack. There it is, right there. And why did it happen is because the only thing that Chicago and JNAP's thinking about is Rizzo hitting the ball, not missing. And now they're going to get punished with a brilliant shot from Rodoko. 2-0 PK. They're actually improving game on game here, Shogun. Every game's been an improvement, at least in my opinion. On's about to pull the trigger on the shot. The challenge comes in. There's no chances for G2 to take a free hit of the ball until now. Chicago gets one. It's on the line for Rizzo. And they will get one back. 44 seconds left.
It really got to the point where it just simply had to, didn't it? Rizzo stuck himself around, knew that the opportunity might come his way, and he will put it in. 44 seconds here for
equalizing the series, taking us into another tie where it would be a best of 3 from then on. JNAPs will keep it up for one more chance.
Here comes Chicago. Very difficult time trying to catch it. He brought Rizzo in as well, who didn't quite believe in him. I think Chicago might have still had it. And because of that, it will be...
They will be able to keep up with them. They're pre-jumping on the first pass every single time.
So Sud wants to make it available. What? And I don't know how that's got in. Johnny boy, please explain this one to us.
Oh my goodness. Rizzo has just pre-jumped way too high. He wasn't goal side on the ball. Something else. G2 will not believe the situation they found themselves in. Can JNAP save them? Not if Rodoko's got anything to say about it. That should be game. It is. 3-2 defensively dominant team.
Yeah, for those of you who want an example of what Johnny's talking about, take a look at the goal that we saw earlier on as JNAP's going to have his chance and finally Crossbar will be a little bit more kind to them.
What on earth was this touch by Rizzo? How did he manage to pinch this one into the middle without sending it flying? That was actually the perfect touch for the position. I have no idea how he's done that. Because usually the ball will it'll do one of two things. It'll go nowhere or it'll fly a million miles away. But that time it went the perfect distance. So really well played by Rizzo. G2 have the lead. Make it 2. And it is Chicago to do exactly what he's been trying to do all game. But this time, no crossbar to save. PK.
And if there is a chance here for G2 to start winding it, they should take it. Pittsburgh Knight, he wouldn't have liked to, but the way the series has gone, he might have to. Rizzo, he's going to have to watch it drop down to him. That is so cheeky. And now they weaponize the pre-jump saves.
Really good stuff there by Chicago. I love the control as well by Rizzo. That's that slowing down of the pace that we saw earlier on in the series. It totally caught PK off guard because they've been conditioned to expect hard hits from G2 on every single shot. You know, G2 are so well known for hitting the shots as fast as they can, as early as they can. Oh, what a dunk that is. Chicago's just hit a monster dunk mid-air to make it 4-0.
If you're a Pittsburgh Knights fan, I would start getting a little bit worried. Either trying to set different expectations for PK, or we can put it down to Rizzo beating Sizz earlier on this week, and now he's very confident in his one's gameplay. Either way, 5-0 to G2 Esports. And we do talk about how quickly the expectations of who should win a series can swing. 5-0 heading into Game 7. G2, the more experienced team. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to pick against them. But this series has proven to me that I really do not know what to expect. And I'm looking forward to every single chaotic moment of it. Let's go to Game 7. Champions Field awaits. Even
at the last possible second there to catch everybody off guard. But defense holding strong. PK have been goalkeeping brilliantly. And oh my goodness, it's another open net. What is going on with G2 today?
There's a demo in the midfield. Rizzo, he thought he had a bit of time. He turned around. He saw the barreling car from Pittsburgh Knights. Terrified of it, turned away. And G2 Esports staring down elimination.
Oh my goodness. You know, if you drive all the way into no man's land in a 1v1, you might as well challenge. That was one of those moments. JNAPs will save G2 for now, though. Passing play from almost ceiling height. Chicago smacked it onto him, and JNAP's left nothing up to chance.
And what a time to finally...
Yeah, I love that. Chicago and Rizzo both making big plays there. Rizzo breaking rotation to get a center ball from an angle PK weren't expecting. How about this for a double?
Wow.
Sosa with a crazy read. And you know, we've been talking a lot about G2's misplays today. This had nothing to do with G2. That is just brilliance by Sosa.
Feel results for it.
Yeah, there's half a chance for Chicago, but he doesn't catch it all that cleanly. Chicago will get another one though, and this one goes in off the post. When he needed to, he found his accuracy again. G2 with exactly a minute left are back in it.
And the name of the game has been demos. Wiping out the goal. Sometimes those softer touches can be the worst nightmare for a defender. Now going to be off the backboard. Chicago, he can't get it!
Oh!
ZPS can! 1 goal lead for the Pittsburgh Knights!
And again, it's Sosa with a huge play. What a read to just dunk on JNAPs. Beats Rizzo in the near post. Makes the difference.
Just need to play perfectly right now. Infield pass for Rizzo!
Oh!
And what a save! ZPS coming out massive here in Game 7. Has he managed to take the series for the team? It's another monstrous challenge from Rodoko. ZPS wants to see it to the floor.
Oh, my.
And the